Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor.
I thought it was Musk, but obviously I'm not right on that. Yeah, because with those explosions, would those people have risked going in that? Yeah, no. If there's a risk, if there's a history of this kind of response, really, an explosion on the launch pad, or even when it gets up there, I think any human will be mad until it was seen to be pretty safe to get on board on SpaceX. But perhaps I've mixed up the whole thing, because I thought SpaceX was what they have been going up with, but maybe not. Maybe it's the one where there's this new bit that goes on top that actually has the astronauts in, and he wants to go to Mars, I think, at some stage, doesn't he? Elon Musk. So maybe they are two different things. As you say, Jeff Bezos has a hand in this as well. So probably I haven't paid too much attention to it, hence my lack of accurate knowledge.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be getting on any of his spacecraft.
No, nor me.
It's like getting on a modern day Titanic.
Well, yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Well, there was a few months ago, wasn't there? There was the businessman. I can't remember his name, Mike somebody, but he had been under house arrest in America, British man. Because of, he was extradited there because of supposed problems on his company, which was sold to one of the big American companies. Anyway, he was extradited, and I think it was in July last year, August. His lawyers over there got him off, and he was found not guilty. So he was free after a couple of years of being house arrested over there. And he came back. He's contributed, by all accounts, millions to the exchequer here. He's a very successful businessman, and he had a yacht. It was called a super yacht, and it was obviously worth a few £1 million, but it wasn't. It wasn't one of the great big ones. Anyway, he was having a sort of a trip around the coast down in the Mediterranean and various other places, and there was warning of a very heavy storm coming in one night. So the crew decided they would dock for the night. Now, this yacht, I think it was called the Bayesian, something like that, but it was said to be unsinkable. And when you hear that about a ship or a yacht, you want to think long and hard. It actually had the tallest mast of pretty much any boats. They call them boats, those things, of that class. Boats rather than ships. And the picture of it, the mast was massive. Anyway, long story short, it was caught on this storm. Other boats were there, sort of moored in for the night. At about 3 a.m, it was ripped from its anchor and the moorings, and actually overturned. It went upside down, and of the, I think 5 or 6 people died, including that businessman, having got off from his case after all that time, and his daughter, 18-year-old daughter. I believe his wife survived, and 1 or 2 others of the crew, but the rest of them died. And I only say that when you say about the Titanic being unsinkable. This was said of this particular boat that it was unsinkable, and surely it wasn't. So it's always a dangerous thing to say about anything, really. It can't go wrong. Always a dangerous thing to say, but in that case, it was a very sad ending to what should have been a pleasure trip.
Perhaps don't say anything is unsinkable, like you said.
No, don't say it's unsinkable. Absolutely right. Yeah,
you might be jinxing it. You will tell me if anything is unsinkable. If an aircraft is uncrashable, you will tell me.
If anybody ever said that, you don't go on the plane. Don't ever touch it with a barge pole. Absolutely. Not worth it.
That's
Humans can be very fallible, so
oh yeah,
yeah, be
yeah,
careful.
absolutely, absolutely. Now the next one is it's something that really concerns you and me, which is music,
Yeah,
and it's one it's been causing a lot of well, I wouldn't say a lot because there's been other bands in the past that's been a little more controversial. But this one is controversial because it's got itself involved in an ongoing political issue at the moment. And I don't know if you've heard about the I think it's a rap group called Kneecap. Have you heard about
yeah, I've heard
Kneecap?
of them. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
heard of them. Yeah.
So this group called
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.